Emerald Tablet 8.2. It's talking about these beings that are from another vibration, another frequency, and they cannot be seen by us, but they reside there. But when there's a blood offering, for they came, they dwell among us, among men. And then after that, so in other words, these regressive entities, that's how they can be interacted with. They can take some type of form because of the ritual, SRA. Then it says, in the form of man, they amongst us. And SRA is Sa, Ta, Nick, Richard. Oh, I'm trying to not get this video taken down. In the form of man, they among us, but only to sight where they as are men, serpent headed, when the glamour was lifted. But appearing to man as men among men, crept they into the councils. You see what happened? He's breaking down what happened, how these entities came to being. So they were, and I read in 8.1 in the previous video that they had this ritual to bring forth these regressive beings that had been hidden for a long time. And the masters before that had pushed them away. But now you had these beings call forth these regressive, when I say beings, these physical beings calling forth these spiritual beings that were from another vibration. And when I say spiritual, I don't mean positive. These are very regressive. Then it says here, once that ceremony was happening of the blood offering, they would take a form, sight where they are men. They look like men, but serpent headed when the glamour was lifted. Once that vibration is changed, you can see their true form, which was a serpent head, taking forms that were like unto men. So these regressive beings were taking physical human form, but in actuality, their entity, their energy, their consciousness, their soul spark, pick your title, is a regressive soul, which is a reptilian. A serpent head is how it is described. Slaying by their arts the chiefs of the kingdoms, taking their form and ruling o'er men. So they literally were taking the physical form and starting to take different positions so that way they could rule over men. Only by magic could they be discovered. Only by magic. And we know that when it talks about magic, they mean by science. And in this case, it's vibration. Some type of scalar weapon of sorts, frequency technology. Only by sound could their faces be seen. So they look like man, but only this was written. This Emerald Tablet was written thousands and thousands of years ago, way before the Bible. Sought they from the kingdom of shadows to destroy man and rule in his place. So rule in his place. So they want to dethrone humans, because it says to rule in his place. So it's been flip-flop. They started ruling over humans when humans were supposed to be doing big things. But know ye, the masters were mighty in magic, able to lift the veil from the face of the serpent, able to send him back to his place. Came they to man and taught him the secret, the word that only a man can pronounce. Swift then they lifted the veil from the serpent and cast him forth from the place among men. Yet beware, the serpent still liveth. All right. Let me just go one more paragraph, finish this paragraph. In a place that is open at times to the world, unseen they walk among thee. They walk among us in places where the rites have been said. Again, as time passes onward, shall they take the semblance of men. Holy moly. That's some stuff. Emerald tablets, I've gone through it several times, but it still just has a message in there. A warning. It's deep.